It's our pleasure to welcome in CBS Sports MLB analyst and World Series champion Will Middlebrooks. Will, if you could talk to your people at league offices, get us Dodgers-Padres every weekend, that would be much appreciated. But in all seriousness, what a series it was between these two budding rivals. Had a little bit of everything and then some. And let the record show, Padres do take 3 of 4, not to be lost in all of that. Will, not to go too big picture, but how important are these types of series for the game of baseball?
Oh, they're massive. There's so many eyes on this game. Even on the East Coast, there's people staying up late to watch this on a Sunday night because it's the most exciting, I'll say rivalry. At first, I didn't want to say rivalry. I said it was a feud. I take it back. It's a rivalry, all right? The Padres, I said they need to consistently beat them. Well, let's see, the Dodgers had 2-1 last series. This series, Padres won 3 of 4. So it's a rivalry, all right? There's all the makings of a rivalry. There's star power, there's tension, there's game-winning hits, game-winning catches. This is awesome, and I love this as a fan of the game. This is such a good thing for the game.
It's been fantastic, and let's just say there's a feud within the rivalry. We led off the top of the show with some of that Bauer-Tatis back and forth. Fair or foul, what you're seeing out of Tatis a day ago at the dish? Did you catch a peek back there?
Yeah, so my first thought on this was there's no way. So as a hitter, and you would literally have to completely turn your head to see the sign. And there's shadows. It's really hard to pick up the guy putting the catcher putting the fingers down back there. It's really hard to pick that up. He's maybe trying to see if the catch, like out of the corner of his eye, see if the catcher was setting up away. Sometimes you can do that, or even sometimes catchers tend to come up closer to the plate on off-speed pitches so they can catch the break and it looks better to the umpire. Maybe something like that. But he's never done it before. I looked at a ton of video from the past, in the past couple years. I've never seen him do that before. So as a hitter, sometimes you're in the box and you just feel a little uncomfortable, which he missed some time. Maybe that's it. But I mean, he's hitting 2 homers every game. I don't think he's that uncomfortable right now. But there's at times you just glance down and you see the line. You see where you are in coordinates to the plate. Sometimes you just need a quick peek to see where you're at. I feel like it was that, and it's a big game. There's a lot of eyes on it. Trevor Bauer's on the mound. Of course, he's gonna have something to say about it. I really don't think he was trying to steal signs.
I will let you have the final word on that one because from where I'm sitting, appeared to be a bit of a glance back. But if it led to this sort of storyline or these sorts of storylines, I'm here for it as well. But we do have a sample size on these two teams. For the purposes of what we saw here on Sunday night and throughout the weekend, what do you make of these two ball clubs and the way they stack up? Because we are far from finished in watching Dodgers-Padres throughout the course of this season.
Yeah, it's even with just 15,000 people in the stands, it's nice to have an October feel to a series at the end of April. So that was fun, and you get to see all these aces go up against each other. Past Cy Young winners, you have past Cy Young winners, and David Price coming out of the bullpen. You got guys nasty like Jimmy Nelson coming out of the bullpen. He had a little off night tonight, but he's nasty too. So the amount of arms that are available, the amount of star power in the lineup that can hurt you with one swing of the bat, the capability of a team to come back from down 7-1 against the best team in baseball. I mean, we're looking at the 2 best teams in baseball right now. I know the Padres record doesn't show that right now, but when we look up at the end of the year, they're going to have more than 90 wins, and they're going to be the 2nd best team in baseball behind the Dodgers. It's just we talked about it earlier. This is good for the game. It's good for growing the game. Young players, pimping homers, flipping bats, pitchers saying, you know what, that's okay. You can celebrate. That was amazing by Trevor Bauer yesterday post game, saying, I love that. I love that he did that. I love that he answered it because I'm going to celebrate when I do it. It's hard to hit a homer in the big leagues. If you get me, do your thing. I love that.
2 guys that understand the importance of the visibility of this game and its stars right now. We're wrestling with the big, deep philosophical questions tonight. Well, here's one. Grapple with this. What is the true significance of a 7-inning complete game no-hitter to you?
Oh man, this is a tough one. But look, the pitcher doesn't get to pick how many innings you're playing. It's just his job. He was basically perfect, other than the error by Nick Ahmed. So it's a no-hitter. It's a no-hitter. I can't sit here and say, well, there you put an asterisk by it, this and that. it's a no-hitter, and it should be. The players' union, before the season started, the players' union sat down with the owners and the league, and they decided on, okay, we're going to do this to get through the season because of COVID and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Well, you decided that this is how you wanted to do it. So you can't not put a guy in the record books for throwing a no-hitter when you just don't allow him to throw any more innings. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I get the whole respect thing and disrespecting the players of the past who do it with 9 innings and this and that. Come on, man. He threw a no-hitter, and he should get the credit for it.
However you chalk it up, Mad Bum had a heck of an outing. Hitless in 7 innings, the complete game. Our guy Will Middlebrooks always tossing complete games here on CBS Sports HQ. Always a blast chopping it up with.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.